Well, it's 5 p.m. in Potosi, and that means it's mealtime. So I'm on my way to a restaurant to have a one-of-a-kind meal, and you'll see why I say it's one-of-a-kind, even though the title probably already gives it away. And I haven't eaten all day today, so super hungry. Looking forward to eating anything I can get my hands on. On the bright side, I'm doing an unintentional intermittent fast, which I've heard is a healthy thing to do, so at least there's that. But 5 p.m. without a meal, I woke up at 7 a.m. Well, never mind. Turns out you can't trust Google Maps in these places. So far in Bolivia, only Santa Cruz has had accurate opening and closing times for businesses, but Sucre and Potosi have not. It said that they close at 10:30 p.m., but in reality they close at like 2 p.m. So I'm gonna have to finish the video tomorrow, unfortunately. All right, never mind. I won't have to wait until tomorrow because I found a restaurant that serves the Calapurca, which is a Quechua meal. It's been a traditional meal for hundreds of years, but I think the word Calapurca is actually derived from Aymara. From what I read online, Cala means stone and Purca means to roast. Now, the Quechua people who were the first ones to settle in this area, which is now Potosi, the reason this became a traditional meal here is because Cerro Rico, which is now known for being the big mountain that basically gave the world all of its silver, before it used to be an active volcano, which it no longer is. That meant that the stones that you could find along the mountain were burning hot. So what the Quechua people used to do is they would pick up the stones, well, not with their bare hands, obviously, but they would grab the stones somehow, and they would put them into the soup to cook it. And that was their way of cooking it, because I guess it was harder to make a fire here than it was to just use the stones that were already hot. Now, obviously, since the stones are no longer hot, the method of cooking is the chef or whoever's making the meal puts the volcanic stone over a flame, which heats it up, and then they put it in the soup. And then you can see the effect of the heat sprinkled throughout the soup. I'll be able to show it better than I can explain it. Here it is, awaited Calapurca soup. Gotta be careful not to drop my camera in here, but this must be, let's see. Yeah, there's the volcanic stone. So that cooks. Oof, damn, my camera's fogging up. That's what cooks the soup. And then as for the other ingredients, I'm not exactly sure. Pretty sure it has beef in it. It's got a corn flour base, and then of course salt, pepper, and I'm pretty sure it's a little bit spicy because of the ground chili peppers that they put in it. Anyways, seems to be cooling off a little bit, but still probably too hot to touch. Well, let's find out the hard way. That is good. Doesn't taste like any soup I've ever had before. Oh yeah, but it's got a kick to it. I mean, maybe that's just because I'm white and I'm not used to spices, but I do feel it in my throat. Let me try and get a better view of this volcanic rock now that it's kind of cooled off a bit. That's pretty crazy. So that's legit a rock from the mountain that they throw in your food. And I wonder how it affects the taste. It's definitely good. It's very hearty, thick, more of a stew than a soup, but everything's blended in, so, oh no, there's beef there. So I was right, there is beef in it. Let's see what else I can make out. I'm not much of a cook, apart from cereal, eggs, and that's about it. I don't cook. Anyways, let's try it with a bite of the beef. It's good. Big fan, and I got my garlic bread as well to go with it. But I highly recommend it if you come to Potosi in Bolivia. Even though it's not the most popular of tourist destinations, I do still recommend it. It's a very interesting place. Anyways, I'm not just gonna record myself eating the whole time. I'll give you one last look at the Calapurca soup, which is a very common breakfast, dinner, everything here for the local Potosians. It's probably not how you say it, but anyways, I'm gonna enjoy my meal. Thanks for watching.